and welcome back to another episode of Grab a Bit with Grace, where today we have again our VP, Landon Atkinson.
What's up?
Landon, thank you for being our guest again. So today we don't have coffee or beers or whatever. We just have his favorite drink. No?
It's the middle of the afternoon, so we decided not to drink at work,
Exactly.
even though I enjoy drinking at work.
But
It's fun for me, but I guess not today.
okay. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we don't have aguardiente today.
Right. Yeah, no aguardiente today.
Exactly. So, but would you prefer coffee or Energizer?
I shouldn't be drinking any of them because also Red Bull didn't pay to sponsor, so they can't. We're not showing their logo for
Exactly.
free. No free
Can you
rides.
help me, please?
Yeah, I got you. It's all good.
Okay.
No, I'm addicted to caffeine. It's a problem, but it's a problem I'll deal with later.
Okay.
You know,
Yeah.
my heart may fly out of my chest
No, but I think
before I'm 40, but
But you know
cross that
what?
bridge when we get there.
I think you are more successful when you're drinking this.
When I'm all wired up,
Exactly.
I've heard that.
Okay, Landon. So, just let us to our viewers what has helped you become to be successful in this industry, in the solar industry, of course.
Yeah. So solar wasn't something that I grew up wanting to get into. You know, I wasn't like a little kid. Like one day, hopefully, I can sell solar panels to people and businesses. That wasn't like the dream. And we sort of stumbled into it a few years ago, like post-COVID, when other stuff didn't work out. What's allowed me, and I think our team, to do well in it is we try not to complicate it too much. Solar and the process of going solar and all of the government incentives and state incentives and the tax benefits and how the product works and all that stuff can be, I mean, it's complicated. There's a lot of moving parts, that go into it. I look at it like, if someone were selling me a car, all I really care about is it cool looking? Will it fit the stuff that I need to get around in it? And do the speakers sound good? Okay. That's it. That's all I care about. I don't really care about what type of engine is in it and how fast it can. I don't care about any of that. Just, does it look cool? Will it sound good? Can it fit my stuff in it? If the salesperson focuses on that with me, I'm a buyer. If we start getting in the weeds with things that I'm not smart enough to know about, then I'm distracted. We look at solar the same way. We try to assess what makes our clients potentially interested, and we ask what they care about, and then we steer the conversation in that direction. You want to try to overwhelm people, because at the end of the day, our team, our installers, our diligence people that are going through permitting and dealing with all the nonsense, they're carrying most of the weight of the process. From our perspective, our job is just to see if it makes sense to a customer based on what it is that they care about. And because we do that, it tends to go well,
But now, if everybody knows, he is doing like two positions now. He's our VP, but he is doing like he's a solar rep too. Like he's going to appointments, closings, and everything. So, how are you doing with that? Is good? Do you like it? What do you think? You like to handle with customers, or are it easy? Of course, but it's like other thing that you haven't done before, right?
Yeah. So I mean, I would much rather be a full-time salesperson than to run the business. It's more fun being out there. Running the operation comes with all the problems and challenges and planning for the future and making sure we got enough money to survive, all that type of stuff. That's hard and difficult and all that stuff. I'd rather other people do it. When I'm hanging out with the people that I'm going to visit today, nobody can call me on the phone. Nobody can bother me with their problems that only I can solve for whatever reason. I just get to hang out in somebody's living room or office or whatever and talk to them. So I'd rather be doing that. Yeah, I mean, for me, I do like when I'm able to kind of go back and get my hands dirty.
Yeah.
In the field, as we call it. For
Sorry,
a couple
Landon.
reasons. Yeah, go
I'm
ahead.
sorry. So in that way, how do you find potential customers? Or,
How do I find them?
yes, how you do that in your new position?
Yeah, sure. I mean, I'll take a step back and say, like, I like getting back out there because it allows me to keep my finger on the pulse and see what the challenges are that our teams have, and it helps me relate to people better. But how we find new customers is a few ways. One, we've got a pretty good presence online. We've got a good reputation in our respective community here for doing a good job. So a lot of times people find us. People check us out online. They request for information. We're able to find folks that way. We do some advertising online that helps us find people. We try to get referrals from families that we've helped out that like us. We bribe them to send us their friends and family. Like, if you call your friends, tell them how awesome we were, I'll give you some money, some dollars. Open offer for anybody watching. We will bribe you as well to send us new business if you're so inclined. We do events. We're at trade shows and home shows and things like that. We're old school as well, so when we have installs going up, we bounce around the neighborhood and knock on some doors, tell people how awesome their house looks, and we can save them money like we did the guys across the street. So we'll try anything and everything.
Possible,
I mean, that's the nature of any business. Is if you want to keep it going, you got to have people buying your stuff. So you will try anything that you can think of in order to get more people to buy your stuff. I mean, look at Red Bull. Even though I wasn't going to do free marketing for them, I guess I will. They do all kinds of stuff. They're at colleges throwing cans at people. They're slapping their logo on soccer jerseys and airplanes and whatever else just to market themselves any way they can. So we have the same idea with a slightly smaller budget than Red Bull, much smaller. But yeah, we'll try anything. We ask our people, what ideas do you have? We'll try anything.
So Landon, in that way, what is your main goal now? Being a solar rep, like you can mix it with your being VP too, like.
Two goals, I guess. We'll segment them. One, my goal of personally going out there and selling some stuff is it's a couple of things. I think one is to set a good example and to lead from the front. Nobody likes their boss that's just in the office all day with their feet up telling people what to do. I've always thought that you can get more respect from your teammates and your people if you're fighting the fight alongside folks. So I've never been above that, and I never will be. So I like setting the pace. And then the secondary goal of the sales part of what I personally do is I want to see the challenges that our people are having. I want to see what the marketplace is like. I want to see what potential customers are talking about, what their concerns are, what's interesting to them as solar becomes more popular and things change. Just from firsthand talking to people so that we can take that back and adapt our corporate strategy to the things that are relevant in the marketplace. So that's the goal of that. The goal of my job as a guy helping run stuff is I want to constantly evolve, diversify what we do, diversify the services that we offer, and continue to grow the business. I mean, we've been fortunate enough to have some expansion opportunities recently. I mean, we just started servicing, instead of just part of Pennsylvania, all of Pennsylvania. We've expanded into Delaware. We've expanded into Maryland. And we've only done that from a licensing perspective. Like, we've gotten permission from states to operate in their areas, but we don't know what to do with it yet.
Okay.
I mean, we don't have any customers in Maryland. We don't have any customers in Delaware. We don't have any customers in Pittsburgh. We just have the ability to go do it. And so now, one of my goals for, the second quarter of the year is to figure out, what now? We grew, we were good enough to get approval and licensing from these different states to operate and conduct business there.
Yeah.
Now what?
Exactly.
Now what?
Yes.
Now what? So it's figuring that out, is part of it. And I guess I'll keep going on that. We also expanded into, being able to service commercial customers. So bigger jobs, bigger buildings.
Yes.
That's fun. I mean, we got our first one, little beer distributor down by my house,
Nice.
which I've been buying extra beer there just to show my face,
Okay.
Yeah, but another goal is to build that out and to figure out, that potential new line of business. So, expansion's always on the front of my mind, and something we're always trying to accomplish and keep going.
Yes, I love that. Okay, Landon, so what will be a quick tip that you can give to a solar rep who wants to join this industry?
To a rep, like somebody coming in selling stuff, think and act like it's going to be your career long term. There's one of the things that comes with sales is you are smarter than the customer by nature. And sales folks in a lot of industries get a bad rep for taking advantage of the fact that they know more than the customer. And salespeople are also charming and charismatic. And they have ways to convince you to do things that you hadn't thought about doing. And so I would say, don't use your natural charisma and expertise to get quick sales and to push people into things that they don't want. You only do that if you're thinking short term and don't care about the consequences. If you're only just trying to make a quick buck, I'll say about anything and do anything, potentially. If I'm thinking long term, if I conduct myself, with good ethics and I have an actual conscience, then my goal is to take care of people the best I can, to tell customers no if they shouldn't buy our products, and be fine with telling them no, so that even from a selfish standpoint, if I take care of people, they're more likely to send me new business and talk about me in a positive light, which will help my greed, and I can make more money later because I've helped people out. So I would say, take care of the people that are trusting to you to take care of them, and it'll pay off. It'll hurt you a little bit short term, possibly, but it'll only help long term, and you'll build a business that has a good reputation that people are willing to do business with and excited about talking to.
That is the key. Okay, Landon, is everything for today?
The end?
Yes.
All right.
Thank you for being our guest today again.
For sure.
So, cheers.
Yeah, cheers.
Cheers with your favorite drink.
There you go. I'm not doing this again without alcohol. I need liquor next time. Or beer. So you can grab a beer. Let's get back to it.
I don't like beers, but I want some aguardiente.
Fill a beer bottle with
Aguardiente.
water. So aguardiente. There you go.
Okay. So, thank you very much for staying in this episode. Just wait for the next one and follow us in our social media.